Here is your step-by-step guide to making Jersey Wonders. Make sure your ingredients are measured ready. So with your butter, cut it into manageable chunks and put it into the same bowl as your flour. You then need to rub the butter into the flour like this until it becomes like breadcrumbs as you go. So you keep having to smooth it through, making the butter smaller and smaller and mixing it in with the flour so that it becomes like breadcrumbs. When it becomes like this, like breadcrumbs, the next thing you need to do is add in your caster sugar and then give it a little stir to make sure it's well mixed in with the flour and the butter. Next, you're going to add your 4 eggs into the mixture. And then you're going to begin to mix that in. You can begin with a wooden spoon, but it will become easier to then mix it with your hands so that it becomes a dough texture instead. So here we have our dough, and what would be good to do is then sprinkle your surface with some flour to stop it sticking, and you need to knead your dough like this, and this will make it much more firm and elastic and be much easier to work with and will cook better too. So remember to use lots of flour to stop it sticking to your surface and to your hands. Next you need to roll it into a ball, roughly this size. Put a bit of flour on your rolling pin and roll it out into an oval shape. Then you need to cut a slit in the middle and push the top through it, pull it through, and that makes your Jersey Wonder shape. Next is the cooking. So these wonders are deep fat fried. So this is something an adult will need to do for you. You need to heat some oil in a pan, and then you can gently, when it's hot enough, drop the wonder dough into it, and then you can watch it bubble and cook. Okay, this will be really hot, so it's important that an adult does this part for you. And then using a ladle, you can then push them to turn them over so that they cook evenly on both sides, and you're aiming for them to become a nice golden brown colour. It would be good to have a plate ready with some kitchen roll for them to dry off on, and as they're ready you can scoop them out and put them onto that plate. And these wonders are best ate on the same day that you make them, when they're still fresh. And finally, you have a plate full of yummy Jersey Wonders to eat.